Hi everybody, I hope you're all doing well and are getting prepared for your upcoming exam within the next week. I want to talk to you about the Advanced Tax exam, of course, and give you some last minute hints and tips on what you should be doing before you do go into the exam next week. So, of course, we need to start off talking about the exam structure. Now, in the exam structure, as you know, you're going to have section A, which is 2 questions. Now, in these 2 questions, one of them is going to be a 35 marker, the other is your 25 marker. So these are your big mammoth questions, guys. So if we talk about the 35 marker first, the 35 marker is going to cover a mixture of taxes. Any tax can come up, any mixture of tax can come up here. I cannot, unfortunately, question spot or topic spot. With advanced taxation, anything can happen. So you need to be prepared for the unexpected, shall we say. You need to make sure that you've got good coverage of all of the basics of all of the taxes that will come up in your exam. Now, the good thing is about these 35 markers, there are other marks available. You're going to have your 4 professional marks in this 35 mark question. You have to make sure you get those 4 professional marks. You will get those by laying out your question tidily, putting it into the correct format, and making sure you are analysing out the part of the question correctly. Also, in question number 2, you're going to have a 25 mark question. Again, with this one, mixture of taxes can come up here, and therefore quite a lot of detail in this 25 marker. What you need to remember with question 1 and question 2 is that the basic requirements at the end will have the mark allocation, and that will be your guide to tell you how long you should be spending on each part of that question. And then your detailed requirements will be in the extract within that question. So you need to make sure you're analysing the extract, making sure you know exactly what they are asking of you. If there's 2 bullet points, 3 bullet points, 3, 4 separate things you must do for each part. So you have to make sure you're reading every single word there carefully to make sure you are not missing anything out. Somewhere else in section B, you're going to have 5 marks on ethics. That could be in question 1 or question 2. So you have to make sure you get those 5 marks as well. Ethics, you can rope learn this. It is theory. That will come somewhere in your exam. So therefore, you've got your 5 marks for your ethics. You've got your 4 professional marks. You've got 9 marks in the bag already. Section B. Section B is smaller questions, guys, but they are still worth 20 marks each. So therefore, big questions, but not as big as section A. Now again, all of this is a mixture of taxes as well. I cannot tell you what topic areas will come up here, unfortunately, guys. So as I've said before for section A, you need to make sure you've covered all of those topic areas. The basics are crucial. All of the assumed knowledge that you have from the previous tax paper applies here. Make sure that information is cemented, and that will guide you through the exam. A little bit of hints and tips then. So guys, this is your first computer-based exam on the professional level paper. So before you go into the exam, you have to make sure you are used to the new platform if you haven't used it yet at all, especially from the F levels. So please do go onto the ACCA website, make sure you are practicing questions on that platform, make sure you can find out the information, where's the basic requirements, where is the detailed extracts, where are my detailed requirements as well to answer the question, where are my tax tables. All of these things you need to know where to answer, or where to find them, I should say. Also in this exam now, on the computer-based exam, you have a choice on whether you're going to use Word or Excel. You would choose Excel, of course, if you are doing calculations. You'll choose Word if you are doing narrative. So this is your discretion. You will choose the one that you feel is most suitable for answering that part of the question. You do need to have some sort of structure and plan in place here, especially for your 35 mark question and your 25 mark question. So before you start answering this, what you need to do is take 5 minutes, so 3 or 4 minutes, 5 max to see and work out what you actually need to do. By planning properly will help you in the question going forward, because you have a good structure, you have a good understanding then of what you're going to do first and the order in which you are going to do it in the exam. So again, this is something that needs practice, but please make sure you do that before you go into the exam. Timing is also crucial. This is something that requires planning. So you need to know how long each part of your question should take. You should not be taking any more than that, because the main aim here, guys, is to pass the exam first. That means you need to get half right in every single question in the time that you are given, and then once you finish you can come back and get those extra marks. But with advanced taxation it is very time pressured, so you need to make sure you get through every single question, at least half of it, before the end of the exam, and that should see you through to your 50%. I would want to wish you all the very best of luck for your exam, and keep firing through. Go through as many questions as you possibly can until the exam, and I'll speak to you soon.